So, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk about correspondence chess. So first of all, let me go to my profile. How to go to my profile and look at correspondence. Here we go. I have played 31 games of correspondence chess on the server, and my rating was 66 after the first game. It kept increasing to 2161 and so on. So total games, highest rating 2084, lowest 1954, September 27, October 4. I have a 9-game winning streak, 2-game longest, 1 current game. Best rated victories against Code Knight 2128, which was this position in which my opponent resigned, and worst rated defeats was against Thibault, where I resigned in this position. Thibault is the owner of the site, and I don't know why I'm not following him now. Maybe it's because of the follow limit. 2 games in a row played, the longest streak, January 11, 2017, maximum time spent playing 21 minutes, longest, current 0. So that's all about correspondence stats. If you look at my games of correspondence chess, these are the games that have been played here so far. One of the games has been against a title player, WFM Buddhicho. Apart from that, there is lots of other things. Some 2-day correspondence, some infinite correspondence. Both of these games are against my wife there. And then there have been other games in, rated correspondence, and so on. So what should I do now? Let's look at the games that are in progress. Please So these are the 9 games that are in progress at the moment. Oh yeah. So here we are. You got it. What's wrong with them? This game here, my opponent has only 4 days left, and I'm not going to accept draw in this position because he's rated 1500 and I'm going to lose rating points. So if he plays, he plays. If he doesn't play, he doesn't play. If I hadn't made this move, I would have accepted the draw, but it's not possible to accept it anymore. That's the first game in this game against Chess Thapa. Here I have played this move and I'm waiting for his move. He has 4 more days. He's in a tournament now. Maybe he will not be able to find a move, but I think he will. So how did this game start? Knight f3 was my first move. I've already made it. In the analysis board we can make some conditional pre-moves. So after f4, rook b8. In case of rook b8, I'm gonna play a4. Okay, these moves have already been played. So let's go back to the game like this. So let's go to the end of the game, and I can now look at the analysis board and see how this game progressed. He played knight f3, knight f6, and then I played the move e3. He played c5. After that I played d4. the most popular move. He played g6 at that point. I played c5 rather than the more popular move here, but c5 was not the most popular in that position. However, this gives a more common position by transposition. Bishop g7. I think I want to look at the Masters database here as well. There are two databases which we can consult. One is Masters database and the other is the knight f3, knight f6, e3 is not that common. 579 games with this position. c5, d4, g6, bishop e2 is the most common move, but after c4 here we get more positions. Bishop d7, knight c3 is more common, but I decided to go for the move e5 here, d5 here for some reason, which gives a very uncommon position. I played d6, I played bishop to e2 and castles this position. However, after by transposition we reach position with 39 games. White has done very well in most of them. I played knight c3, he played a6, I castled, and all of a sudden we reach a position where black is doing pretty well. It's a level position all of a sudden. Okay, after a6 I castled, but maybe I could have tried a4 there. The castle, he got this out. I played knight back to d2, took on e2, I took with the queen, he played the knight there, and so we are now out of the no Masters games from this position. However, I can look at the correspondence database and I will see that there have few more moves here. f4 is the most common, here has been played. So in this position, averaging 2149 on Lichess, all 4 games have been won by white. So this is a decent position, and I can hope to do well here, especially because I won't be under any time pressure and I have 14 moves per game. Now let's go to the third game in the analysis section, this one against Robbie 2N. I played against e4, I went d6 here. Let's go to the, oh, not now. Let's go back to the game and let's go to the analysis board from the end of the game. Okay, here we go. Okay, so in this game didn't go as I planned though. e4, d6, d4, knight f6. In this position, let's go to the Masters database, okay, rather than the Lichess database. I played f4, I played bishop g7, knight f3, castles, bishop d3. I then played knight c6 here, rather than knight a6, and after that it went knight g4, played the queen out to e2, and I took the opportunity. Wait a second, where is it? Queen e2. In this position, let's have a look at the Lichess database. Knight takes e3. Black's been doing pretty well with knight takes e3, even though e5 has the 100% score for black. And after that, bishop g4. He played this move with the white pieces. All of a sudden, it looks like knight b4 should have been preferred here, because after bishop takes f3, white has more wins. I don't know why I preferred white b4 there. I think I should have, why I took here, I think I should have played this here, because here white black has 3 wins out of 3, but for some reason I played here, he took there, and I went bishop g4, took on b7, rook b8, queen took on a7. This is a novelty, and in this position I decided to go for c5. So I'm still waiting for my opponent to make a move here, and it's not that I have to be too worried about it. 4, 5, 6 pawns, down a pawn, down a couple of pawns, but this one I should win it back fairly easily, I guess. But however, he can come and defend from the square as well. I might have to bring this bishop back from this line to attack again. It's not going to be easy at all, okay? It's not going to be easy at all. Looks like maybe I should have taken this first and made the pawn structure a little compromisable, but I don't know what to do. I could be in trouble here. However, it's not my turn, so I'm not going to worry about this game either. Okay, let's go back. So 9 days left for him to make the move there in this game. So where are we? Let's go to lichess.org now. So we just looked at this game. Now look at the game against CM Parajuli. He has 13 days to go. So this is a game where I moved yesterday. Started this one with knight f3, knight f3. Wait a second, let's go to the end of this. Let's go to the analysis board and see how this game has progressed so far. Let's go to the Masters database to start with. And here we go. Knight f3, knight f6, e3, g6, d4, bishop g7, c4. Castles, c4 is followed by d6. Black played d6 here rather than castling, okay? And I played bishop e2 here. He castled and looked at this position. Black is doing fine in this position. I castled, he played this move, and then I played knight c3. And at this point I played b3 because, but still black is doing fine according to this. And here we reached a position that isn't in the master database, so let's go to this other database. E takes d4, knight b to d7, played bishop b2. He played bishop b7, I then went to d5, kinda trying to neutralize this bishop. And here white looks like white's doing well. He played that, I played knight to d4, he played knight, he made them move the pawn once again, and now we reach a position that is in neither database. So after this we are on our own. I decided to move this rook to this point. Knight came to c5, I moved the queen out of there, and when this knight attacked the queen, I moved the queen one more time. एउटा मैले खाइसकेँ, अब छैन, आज मलाई त भने. Knight takes c3 was followed by bishop takes c3. The rook went to e8, played bishop to g4. After that, knight went back to d7. I took with the bishop on d7. He took with the queen. I played the knight to b5 here, threatening this pawn, and played bishop takes c3. I took back with the knight, and after e5, I took on b6 the offered pawn. After rook came to a6, I went here, and the queen went back. I came to the square. c5 was played. He took this. I took with the queen, and then here threatened mate here. Went back with the queen. Played with c6. And then this is the position in which I have defended against mate, as well as reached this position. So I have an extra pawn, a passed pawn, but still not as simple. He still has attacks against my king, and I might have a difficult time defending my position a little later. So it could progress with moves like this, where I probably will go back to the square एक से कति हो किन
सोधेको मलाई यो केही पनि बनाउन आएन यस्तो बनाएँ
राम्रो छ ठिक छ
के बनाउने रे
युट्युबमा हेरेर बनाए हुन्छ जो चाहिँ मलाई लाग्छ मलाई डिस्टर्ब नगर्नु अहिले So in this position this rook cannot move anywhere. It probably has to go here because I have ideas of taking here and giving a check here as well. So let's see this game. I'm really looking forward to the next move. I'm not much worse here, so I do not want to. I can even put this as conditional, and at this current variation, if I do that, it's a conditional pre-move. As soon as he makes this move, my move will be made automatically. Oh no. So in this position, what happens is this, okay? Conditional pre-move, that's what this is about. He takes this, I just come back here. If that is what I want to do in this case. But he probably won't take this anyway, so no use making this conditional pre-move. This is kind of safe at the moment. And this rook is not really protected. I might have to bring it out over here in the near future. Might be an opportunity to go here followed by here somewhere. So just different round, I don't know what to do. This is under attack as well at the moment. I'm pretty happy with this position, I should say. He can perhaps just go to the square. Maybe then what can I do? Maybe I can go here in that case. Perhaps we can then go here maybe. After that perhaps I can defend it like this. This is under attack. It's got nowhere to go. You can go to the square but माग्यो हुन्छ So here we go.
सार्वजनिकमा आए पनि हुन्छ त्यसपछि त काम त्यहाँ अडियोस काम पहिला सिट गर्नलाई चाहिँ चढाएर लैजा के हुन्छ तिम्रो रोटी पकाउन त अब उठ्छेस
What to do now?
गएर अनि फेरि बाहिर सकिन्छ जानु पर्यो बसौँ सबैजनासँग बस त्यसपछि यतिकै यो कहिले हो चाहिँ चाडबाड हामी कहिले
So let's not worry about this game now. So this is how we play these games correspondence chess. Let's have a look at a few more games. So on this list there is this game as well where I just played a move this morning. The opening went very soon. Let's go to the end of the game. Let's then go to this analysis board and e4 at the d5 and after this so what to do now? This is okay, right? I guess this is decent for me. As we can see, 60% wins after this base to white move. Oh wait a second, 60% white wins. This is pretty strange, and the Masters database however this position has never been reached. Maybe there's something wrong with this. Okay, I hope I can hold this game. And then we look at the other game that I just moved in, which one is it? This one. And this game started with c4 Let's go to the end of the game first and then to the analysis board. So it started with c4, I played c6. यस्तो घरमा त कति बस्नुहुन्छ त्यो हल्ला मात्रै छ जहिले पनि and c3 bishop to g7 g3 knight c6 e6 castle and d7 e3 bishop takes h3 and f6 and then e1 was played. I think this is a decent game. Alright, we've played this. I'm opening the center, and I think this knight is a little offside. No way to go. That the rim is dim, maybe. My knight is probably a little better. It's defending this pawn, and he has opened his king a little more than me. Maybe it's an even position, but at least I'm not worse here. I think I'm pretty confident I'm not the worst player in this game. So that's this one, okay? What next? Next we have this game. This opponent played after a long time. I have an extra pawn, but I don't know how to make progress here. What is the threat and what can I do? Let's go to the analysis board and try to decide what to move here. Some moves I can think about are this, even this, even this. Okay, and moves with the queen, I don't think it's really worth it. The queen can try to go here maybe. From here, that looks decent as well, okay. How about here maybe, isn't it? Attacks twice, 4 times, defended only twice. I don't think that is possible to move here for him. So here I simply take it back, so I don't think I have to worry about that. Maybe he can play this one, not allowing this, but I cannot play here immediately. I can probably go to this square there and then try to go here maybe. Or this one. So that also looks good here. Attacking against the king with the knight and the queen, and then the rook swinging is not really possible, but it might have to be followed by this. The queen cannot move along this diagonal, so maybe the moving the queen looks decent here. That is one move that I did not see earlier. However, moving the knights also looks quite good. Knight fg, knight gf4, knight h4, knight hf4, and those moves. Knight e5 is also a possibility. And there's also something like this possible, trying to double rooks maybe and trying to push the pawn, but after this what happens? With this, maybe this pawn will be alone, isolated, and it could be restrained pretty easily by black. It moves like this maybe. The knight can just readjust itself and attack it as well. So that is another possibility. The possibility is try to block it first and then move it forward so that something happens. If he takes and takes, then we have a weakness here maybe that he can attack, but we can probably defend it in some ways. I don't know exactly. This move weakens this square. Maybe he can just come here, attacking it twice already in trouble, so maybe shouldn't think about that. But that might be an idea later after some variations. Some other moves have been played. Even here, c5, knight f5, the defense probably works. Attack twice, so maybe this. Oh, you don't know what to do now. Sorry for that. So, what should I make? What move should I make here in this position? I have an upper pawn, but it's not very easy to play this game. I can just try to go here and maybe do something, but it's not going to be easy at all. Especially after this. What about this move? What about this move, huh? Can I try to go here? If you just go here. Not exactly making threat because the queen is defending. So I think this is pretty good. Say the least. But remember that after this I cannot come back here because of this. I can, however, just go here. And what about this move? Threatening to go here. So, moving the queen is also not without its dangers. Maybe here after this. Yeah, I would like to take with this knight, or even that knight, maybe the right option there, because we are not threatening to take this. He comes here. Can even take out the other knight as well. This position. Not here. This is also a possibility. Threatening his move as well. So I don't think I should be afraid of taking the queen to the square, should I? And then goes to the square here. And I'll try to bring both the knights to these squares. You can defend maybe by moving the king away or something like that. This is also playable first in this case. But it's his turn. I'm not gonna play f4 perhaps here. I cannot play here, I can try this move even. So I think I can play queen e7 here. Knight e5 also playable. Knight gf4, knight h4, knight hf4. Probably won't be played knight hf4 because this doesn't do too much. We do not. Let me delete it. So what else do we have? Knight e5, knight g4. There are many moves possible. Probably won't play knight e5 here, will I? I want to play that, but I will consider knight gf4 and threatening this. Probably queen e7. a5 I probably don't want to play here. But if I want to move the rook away, the a pawn has to be dealt with, because I don't want him to counter-attack on this line, especially if I'm not able to finish the game off on the king side. So what else do I want to do here? What else can I do here? I don't know. Knight h5, bishop h2 was already played, so what else is there? b5 doesn't look good to me. I want to delete this move. c5, I just don't like it too much because of knight f5. This is under attack, but I can just go here after that. If it takes, you can actually then play not this, or even this move, threatening to take the knight. But I can also take back with the rook, so that is not really a trouble. But then this is attacked twice, and so this is dangerous. So I do not want to play the move c5. Okay, because of this. Because of this, I cannot play the move c5. Okay. a5. What about a5? What about a5? a5 move, pushing the pawn. Maybe this is also a good move. But over there it is already defended thrice. Attacked only twice. So attack twice, defend only twice. So I might need to double my rooks, but he also have time to double his rooks. And so my pawn will go down pretty easily. And in the meantime I'll have to find some other ideas. So a5 also I don't really like. Let's eliminate that move. So here is a choice between knight gf4 and queen e7. I haven't seen any move after knight gf4. But what is the idea behind knight gf4? It is to free this pawn, maybe, or even come back with this square, or to counter this square is also possible. So that's it, right? My daughter's heroics are being praised by everybody at the moment. You can try going here. If he comes here, I can just give check. Wait a second, what happens after knight gf4 if he decides to go to this square and try to attack the defender of this knight? Let's start with the check first. And here, what about the king? The king moves here, or even the king moves here. Have to go to this square, and then the king comes to this square. It's not really possible to attack this either, so this will be, but the knight will also be kind of offside there, but I don't know what to do here. The knight's just sitting there defending each other and doing nothing. That's what happened there. Okay. Oh, the king probably will move to this side. But I'm going to defend this before I can move this knight back, so It's not that easy. I don't really like this position too much, knight f4, even though I just wanna, even this is probably doing well. So I think I want to play queen to e2 here. This looks like the best move to me. After queen e2, queen e7, I mean, if he plays, this is no problem. The main threat probably we have to look at is this one. After this I've got queen g5. After that we have to be aware of this danger all the time. But for the time being, the danger has been averted, and maybe the rook will try to double itself there or something like that. This rook will probably have to guard this, so I might want to play something like a6 even, but probably won't play it yet. I think this is okay. I can quickly bring my knights to these squares and even exchange knights, or try to take this or to take this and so on. So I think I shouldn't be too worried. My queen is not in danger of being trapped here either. At any time I can just come back if he provokes some weaknesses there. So I will play queen e7 here, okay? So let me go back to the game and play it and confirm the move. So I have one more game in which I need to make a move, and that is in the leeches.org directly, and we'll see that there's one. Oh, there's Condor has already played a move here. He played the move the pawn forward. Okay, so that is a good idea. As well, I can perhaps defend it this way. But I think I'm in trouble. I just forgot about that possibility, you know. I should have probably, in this position, played this first, maybe. I don't know. Maybe try to come from this side, but if the pawn is rolling, I think this is a resignable game. No. Especially. I'd never even considered that. I thought he would probably take the bishop back or something like that, and I have two pawns less. And this position, I think I can resign this, okay? His rating is currently 1916, correspondence over 17 games, and I think I can resign this game. It was not a well played game after all. It started with d4, I played d4 here, knight f6, c4, wait a second. The game was going, wait a second, let's go to end here first and go to the analysis board, because there I can probably move much faster using this technique. So what happened here was he played this opening and I probably backfired here. This, which one is it? Let's go to teacher's database. No, master database is better. It's fine, okay. So knight b7 was played. After that I played e5, I played the knight out there, and then when I played e6, the castle I took the whole knight, and that was a piece up for me already. And in such a good position, I don't know what I did. I somehow just lost my way. And then all of a sudden, all of these were rolling, and I just had no idea what to do in this game. I think I can just resign it. It's not I lost because of the opening, but I just didn't play too well. I didn't play this like correspondence. I didn't think enough. I think I can resign this pretty simply. This is a resignable position, especially in correspondence chess. There's no way he's going to lose on time or anything like that, and I don't think there's a way I can get any fortresses here. All these extra pawns should go in win, but should I fight or not? Is the question. Should I go here and try to take this pawn or something like that? Let's go to this square, okay, and try something if possible. After I go here, he can probably just try going here first, maybe. I'll go back here, it's gonna come here, but go here, and then I think if I have to go down, he's gonna bring this, and it's not gonna be all that easy, okay? Can't stay here, and this is almost mating. I can actually take with this as well, so I think this is a possible move later on. I don't know what to do. I'll just play a quick move and sign out for now. Okay, let's go back to the game. I'm gonna lose this, but I don't want to resign immediately. I will wait a few moves before I resign. So there's one more cast. This move already a move here in this game. So what's happening here? Opponent is not online, but he has made a move. F takes e5. I think I should just take with the f pawn because it's got analysis board and show you why. If I take with the bishop, he's gonna just win with this move, okay? So I can't take that, but I can always take with a pawn. Okay. And if it takes this with the rook, then I can easily take it. So let's see what happens here. And this has been opened, but I don't see any big danger. Okay. So let me make that move then. I can make the move this way as well. What about that? It doesn't talk it. Talk me to that. Talk me to that one too. So this is my daughter, and she doesn't like to sit on my lap, but sometimes she is forced to. So what can I do here? I think I will make the move f takes e5. Back to the game. There is no turning back. Play d takes e5. Confirm it. Then after I go back to the website, I will see that there is one more game in which I still need to make a move. And this one is a little difficult. It looks like I'm doing pretty well. I can exchange queens if I want to, can't I? Indeed I can. Go to the analysis board here. If I give a check, he moves the king either here or here, then after another check he takes and I take. And he comes here. So it's not all that easy. My aim is to try to take this, and so even if he was here, however, for example, if he decides to go to this side of the board after this check, he doesn't have to take it though. Remember, he can actually go here, but that is not good because that results in checkmate in this manner. Therefore that will be another forced move, and after this also he can go back here, because now if he goes here I'm going to take this. So another option here might be not here. The other option here therefore might be, what else? What is it? Might be this move, or for that matter this move, attacking both of these and defending this, and attacking both of these and defending this. So do I want to exchange queens or not? I'm down a pawn, so exchanging queens cannot be in my favor here. Maybe I should go back here, try to dominate this knight, but that is probably not enough. He is undeveloped slightly, but I don't think he's worse here. I can try this move, but I do not think giving up the queen is a good idea in this. Alright, is my daughter peeing here? I don't know. I'll have to see it later. So in this position I think the best move might be to make another developing to take the knight further into the game by playing it to a protected square. What about a move like this? In that case, I can just give a check, and whether he goes here or there, I can always make a move like this. Okay, and that means it's game over because you cannot bring the queen here, the knight will take that. So I think the knight on the central square looks rather interesting. Probably looks game deciding. Okay, queen will have to move either here where it is going to go down, so queen will have to go over to this square. Alright, and then at that point it is possible to give this check, which will force the queen to this side of the board. Okay, therefore maybe the queen just wants to sit here, preventing a check on this square, but after this move the king can go here. And I don't know too much about all of this, but how else can I try to attack? I don't know. It's not all that easy either, but at least we empty the square, and I think the knight to d5 looks like my best plan. Drop your chocolate again, take it if you want it. If you want it, you can take it, baby. You can put your feet on the table, baby. 你可以桌子上你的脚，你是我的女儿。Tongue. Okay, in that case I can actually go to the square as well. So that is not allowed. And therefore I like this move even more now. This move. What about this or this? I think both are not very good. Okay, so in this case I think let's go back to the game and just play the knight to this square because I like this very much. I have the initiative in this game, and I think I can try something. He will, however. Let's wait. That's not confirmed yet. Let's have a look. Have another look at this position. After this, he can, however, go to this square. But in that case, I can also continue with this move, defending this, as well as putting this on a little bit of a pressure. If it defends like this. Example. Oh, hello. My daughter is really something. My daughter is something. Is that Perigo? Let it be. So what should I do in this game? I think knight d5 is not that straightforward either. What else can I do then? How can I prevent him from coming here? I can actually go there first. If he goes to this square, then I cannot go. Now I can change. I don't know. Hi, ke bata chocolate. So what else is there? Then if I go to this square, we'll probably be attacking again. Probably have no idea. This will be under attack, so it's got to defend it like this. It's got to defend it like this, alright? Ooh, I can take this one, but he can probably take it this way. And he's back in the game now. Alright. Low. Hi, Laka. चकलेट पुलै खान्छौ खोल्दिउँ बोक्रा खोल्दिउँ ल्याउ म बोक्रा खोल्दिन्छु ल ल्याउ म बोक्रा खोल्दिन्छु ल्याउ I'll open this for you okay have a eat this आमै छानुले खायो चकलेट खायो चकलेट खायो छानुले चकलेट खान्छ छानुले ल खाऊ खाऊ ल खाऊ chocolate खाऊ have that candy have your candy give it to me let's share it So what else do I have in this position except for this? To prevent this first, I don't think is really possible. Maybe I can go here. Trying to attack with the rook first. I don't think it's gonna work either. Going here doesn't really work either. Okay, what to do? Let me just finish streaming quickly. Take care of my daughter over here. Care of my daughter here. This is a decent move. He will probably play this after that, and I will probably go here, and after that d6 is probably necessary because this will come with check, and then after that I will not play bishop takes c8, but instead perhaps I will go somewhere else. Don't cry, baby, don't cry. Baby, don't cry. Maybe I can just go to this square. Not exactly. Maybe I can just go back to this square, I don't know. Or even to this square all the way back. My daughter is now crying again. Okay. You drop it all the time. You always drop it. You need to hold it as well as eat it. So you are going to spoil all the clothes. Okay. I can't be there. She wants to chew the chocolate, but she doesn't have teeth. So, chew the candy, but she doesn't have teeth. So, what to do here? Going here is not an option. Going here, I don't know what to do. This one. Wait a second. So, I'm not too sure that this is the way to go either. Maybe, I don't know. So this I will play later maybe. Okay, so I'll just stop here. Thank you for watching the stream. This is my daughter and this is me. Bye bye.